Life is short, it ain't no guarantees. Just step on out, girl, you and me.
Welcome, everybody. Another week. Oh my goodness. We have a wonderful show for you today.
Go Curvy.
Thursday is my favorite day of the whole week because I get to spend time with my Go Curvy family. You are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go Curvy! Welcome everybody. Oh my goodness, we are so happy to have you here today. Go Curvy Thursday. I missed you so much last week. Our director, Andy, is never allowed to go out of town again, but it was so much fun because I got to spend some time in the chat room with you, and that was incredible. Rona, Heather, Jilly, thank you so much. It was so much fun spending time with you in the chat room, but we are back live today, and we thank you so much for being with us. We have got an incredible show for you today. Of course, I've got my beautiful ladies on Spicy Girl Talk. Give us a wave, beauties. Hey, ladies. Hi. Looking beautiful. And as always, I've got the gorgeous Priscilla Katrina over in the chat room. Hey, Priscilla.
Hi, Sherry Lee. How's it going?
It's going wonderful. You look smashing today. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Priscilla, tell everybody how they can chat with us live today.
Sure. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Go Curvy today. Make sure you're following us on Twitter, on Instagram, and as well as going into our chat room under ustream.tv/Go Curvy. We'll be chatting live.
Thank you, sweetheart. I'll be with you in just a few moments. I have got Chrissy and Elisa. They're going to join me on the couch in a little bit, and we're going to be talking all shapes, all sizes. Welcome. I can't wait for you to meet these incredible ladies. Over in Lifestyle, the beautiful Delaney Peace is here to cook with me today, and we are cooking you up some kale chips that... Interesting. When I said I was cooking kale chips, everyone's like, ew, yuck, ooh. I guarantee everybody will love our kale chips. Right, Delaney? We're going to make some great ones for them. And in beauty today, Brittany has decided that she is going to show us a beautiful spring palette of colors. I can't wait for that and can't wait to share that with you. But let's get this started. Let's go over to Spicy Girl Talk and welcome our beautiful ladies. Yay! Look at these gorgeous faces.
It's your gorgeous face.
Aww, I missed you guys last week.
Yeah, we missed you too, Sherry Lee.
Right, it was so nice to see everybody. I hope everybody had a good week off. Teagan's a little more tan.
Some beach time.
Yes. So you know the drill. You've all been on the couch before, so I'll start. I'm Sherry Lee Meredith. I am the host and creator of Go Curvy. I am a proud curvy girl, and I'm wearing Kiona today. Over to you, gorgeous.
My name is Teagan Brooke. I'm a Canadian plus-size model, and I'm also a respiratory therapist, so I can take your breath away, and I can give it right back. Je parle français aussi, which means I also speak French. And you can visit me at www.teaganbrooke.com for exclusive photos and a little bit more about me. Or you can visit me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Right.
And today I have my hair done by the Dry Bar in San Diego.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And I'm wearing Cynthia Rowley. And these shoes are from Nordstrom's BC line. So, yeah.
Gorgeous. And if you don't know, I call her my little Canadian sister because she's just the loveliest, loveliest person ever. And talking about lovely people, Kelly Glover's back with us.
Hi.
Kelly.
Thank you, Shirley. Yes, I'm Kelly Glover from BigCurvyLove.com. I'm a plus-size blogger, and I'm a budget fashionista, plus size, of course. This is from Old Navy. This is from Target. I'm wearing my trusty flats, and that's pretty much me today.
Oh, you look beautiful. I love that color on you.
Thank you.
Really love that color. And you don't think you're getting away easy. I'm going to talk to you later about 50 fat dates. So we're gonna revisit because it's been a couple weeks and I need to know what's happening. And the beauty queen herself, bringing up the end of the couch, so lovely, Joanne Rallo.
Hi everybody, my name is Joanne Rallo. I am Miss Plus Top Model 2014. I am rocking another Ross fashion piece.
Amazing.
I love Ross.
Amazing.
And if you want to know which one I go to, tweet me and I'll tell you my little secret. But this cobalt blue dress, which is kind of like a half wrap dress, got it for $12.99 yesterday.
What? Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable. And they really do have sizes. I mean, I've seen up to size 26 out there. So ladies, do not be afraid to try and look at Ross or TJ Maxx or Marshalls.
Yeah.
But the dress is in fashion, I believe, or in studio, I'm sorry, it's in studio. And the shoes I got years ago, and it took me back to like the first Sex and the City movie when Sarah Jessica Parker was coming out with those gladiator shoes. And I actually found these at Ross years ago for under $20, which are so ridiculously comfortable. There they are.
And so fashionable. So make sure that you find Joanne on social media because you are the best budget shopper I think I have ever met. And I know she's really willing to share. So make sure you find her on social media and find out where she gets all these great finds. Okay, ladies, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes. Are you ready?
I am so ready. And our first topic today, it's kind of funny because I read the article and then I'm like, oh, this is why. But basically, it's from the Huffington Post, and it says we are more likely to buy from a sales associate if they're rude to us. But let's put a caveat on that, because this study was done by the University of British Columbia. Come on, Canadians, of course we're going to be nice to whoever. Yeah. So that like, I don't really think that this is true, but it says, because of we're self-conscious, that if somebody, is rude and mean to us, we want to please them. I'm saying, heck no, Teagan.
Well, I think that if they're rude, I first want to try to get them to be nicer. So maybe if I can find a common interest with them, so I can change them. So if I can change them and make them be happy and not so rude, then yes. But otherwise, I won't buy from someone rude. I want someone happy.
Absolutely not. And as a consumer, you should never have to. You should never have to. As a business owner, when I had my salons, it was, customer service, customer service. If you're rude to a customer, you're not going to last that long in that job. So, for everybody out there, don't put up with it. But Kelly?
Well, as an Australian, we don't take that, and it just would not work in Australia at all. And I've left a shop that's part of a chain shop before, gone to a different one to buy the same item because the person was nasty to me. And also, I did read the study, Sherry Lee, and it said high end. So I think they're talking about Chanel's, and since Joanne and I are budget shoppers, I think we won't take it.
Right. But I think we've all run into somebody who's rude no matter what store we go in.
Yeah, of course. I don't care personally if it's Gucci or if it's 99-cent store. If you're rude to me, it's not gonna fly with me at all whatsoever.
I actually have a friend that works in Australia in the high-end stores, and I sent him that saying this made me think of you, and he wrote back saying, I'm never rude to a customer unless they're an idiot. But he was saying, because people go into the shop, they're never going to buy anything,
right?
And excuse me. So I think that even he works in the high-end shop, saying that we don't subscribe to that whatsoever.
Yeah, no. I agree, and nor should you. Nor should you.
When I read that article, the first thing that came to my mind was, if I go to a store and someone is going to be that rude to me, flashback, Pretty Woman.
I was thinking of that.
Big mistake, and it would be their loss, because when I feel like splurging and spending, I have my days where it's not a Ross day, and if I want to go shopping big, I'll go shopping big, so it's their loss. Big mistake, customer service, just saying.
Exactly, and it comes down to just be nice.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost anything to be nice. Be nice.
Absolutely.
Just be nice to people.
Yeah, absolutely.
University of British Columbia, we thank you. We know us Canadians are so sweet and kind, but it doesn't work here in the States.
No, we don't take it. Nope.
Goodness. Hey, I have another fun little list. I don't know how much you ladies like my list.
I love lists.
We love them.
From Sherry.
It's always a nice surprise. Always a nice surprise.
I love it when I say my list, because all of a sudden the ladies' faces go, oh, what's she going to say? What's she going to say today? This one's actually quite fun. So this is from the Huffington Post, and it's the ultimate list of things that cause anxiety.
Wow.
And I want to see how many of these that you ladies can relate to.
Okay.
Okay. When your phone is at 1%,
Yes.
definitely, that's a big one, right?
Yeah.
When it goes from yellow to red to off. Not good. Not good. Arriving at the checkout in Costco. I don't go to Costco
I don't go to Costco
anymore.
either.
No, sorry.
Refuse. Absolutely refuse. Sunday nights, when you realize that you have done absolutely nothing all weekend.
And then you're playing Rush at the last minute. Yeah.
Then I just sit down and watch The Good Wife and not worry about it. So that's fine.
And you get it on Monday mornings, Kelly.
Yeah. Should have achieved this.
Next, try to find a new job. That's always stress and anxiety.
I think that would be number one for me.
Yeah, right, Kelly?
Yeah.
Because you're in a new country and there's nothing easy about it.
No.
There's just nothing
But
easy
that goes
about
with the
it.
cell phone, because as soon as the cell phone goes off, you're like, oh my God, that's when the job's going to call.
Right.
I'm going to win the lotto and I'm not going to answer the phone in one call.
Because I'm at 1%.
Yes.
My phone's going off. So I agree that's a big one. Public restrooms. Hate the public restrooms. Hate everything about it. Just hold it.
Not anymore. I used to be very anxious.
Do you have like Purell in your...
Oh my God, always.
We know somebody. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
We know somebody who is not afraid of public restrooms. Hey, Gio. I love you.
Yeah, I remember that.
I miss you, Gio. I'll buy you a whole bottle of Purell when you come
So
back.
you're in the public restroom, you don't have a job, your phone's at 1%, and then it's a Sunday. Everything's going wrong.
And then Kelly, next, you can't pick out an outfit. That happens to me all the time. I have 3 closets and I can never find anything to
You
wear.
have 3 closets. That's like me every Wednesday, where I'm like, I have to wear something good tomorrow.
Right?
I have to wear something good. And then I like scram everything.
We were actually tweeting about this a couple of days ago because you were picking something out, and I came here with 1 suitcase. That's all you're out on the plane. So I have 1 cupboard of clothes, and that's it. I don't have much to pick from.
I can't even go to Vegas for a weekend with 1 suitcase. I'm always packing 2 when I go.
And my closet is in my bathroom.
Oh my God.
You're incredible. You're incredible. Next, having to respond to texts.
Sometimes I respond in my mind and then don't actually send the text.
Yeah.
Like they should know that you're thinking about it,
Because
right?
I sort of craft it and I think about it and I'm like, okay, and then I forget about it, and then it's too late because I've left it too long. And how do you explain that? And you feel like you've already dealt with the situation,
And it's not set, it's sitting there.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel excited. You have to take a breath just there because
It was boiling over.
Same with emails as well.
Yeah.
Because you think about and then you're like, oh, but I've already responded to that in my mind, and you can't be bothered.
I'm kind of bad at that. Like I'll go and do all my emails, and then I'll think about one, and it's always that darn one that I forget to send, and then I'm like, oh. And that's usually to Matthew. Sorry, Matthew. But he never lets me do fun stories, so he's not getting any more emails. Right, poor Matthew.
Maybe there's going to be a fight on set. That would be awesome.
No, right. Matthew, come here. Sit down. You and I need to have a chat.
I didn't know
Those are like mama eyes.
all of a
Right?
sudden.
Serious eyes.
Those are mama eyes.
This is a big one, and I think we all do this, thinking you lost something.
I do that all the time.
Don't you just hate that? Me and car keys. Gosh darn it, why?
No, it's when you think you lose your cell phone. That will put me in a panic every time. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or your glasses and they're on your head.
Yeah, always.
Or you put it in the fridge with your phone and it's not supposed to be in the fridge.
Does it still work after you put it in the fridge?
You know, talking about
It doesn't work after you drop it in the toilet.
Why is this? It's men. Why do men drop their cell phone in the toilet all the time? Is that
That's
an
because
excuse?
they're facing the front and they're probably trying to do things. Wouldn't that be why? Because if you're sitting on the toilet, it's not going to fall in. But if you're
covering
facing
the hole.
it, I don't know. That's just my guess.
We'll investigate that one.
You know what?
Hashtag
yes, science.
Right? Oh goodness. Next, waiting on an email.
Refresh. Yes.
Sounds like the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, this
I don't watch that. Sorry.
Me either.
This one's so funny.
Yeah, you're right. Me either. Quoting from the show.
Now I want to know how many of you have done this. You go back on your cell phone and you read the text that you sent the night before when you were drunk.
Oh my gosh! Seriously?
Oh, you don't laugh? Andy, how many times have you done this? Our director, Andy, I have a feeling he does this a lot.
Oh.
It makes for good conversation and good entertainment for the next day.
This
Right?
is what needs to be invented. Someone invent this and please go
breathalyzer?
on the Shark Tank. That's
Yes.
already been invented and it's like the top selling thing on Shark Tank. But a text where you have to like answer a question or figure out a math problem or something before you can send it.
Security thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be hysterical.
Drunk texting. Joanne!
That would be hysterical. I think maybe I've done it once or twice, but
Everybody's got text.
I do it all the time.
I will done it. She's done
I've
it.
done it, but I don't do the whole like auto spell check thing because that can get you in a lot of trouble because it'll
Yes.
just pop up words you didn't mean to say.
Like second,
Yes.
like sec,
Yeah.
S-E-C.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Can
I will
be
always
trouble.
spell it out and I will take my time, make sure that it's not bad.
I think when I first got my first smartphone and it had like talk to text and autocorrect, I think I either insulted or propositioned everyone in my contact list. At least once.
Oh, okay. I know somebody that sent out to the entire list, I'm the new public relations officer for whatever, and she said pubic relations.
Wow.
That
well,
was
there
so
you go.
embarrassing.
Wow.
And she's a public relations person to all these huge companies.
Wow.
there you go.
Wow. Yeah, that's
And they're still talking about it. Hello, I'm talking about it now.
No.
So that is the... Oh my gosh. So if you think your life's bad, don't worry.
Yeah.
At least
It could be worse.
At least you know a pubic relations officer. Imagine that.
Or when you say to your brother, give me a sec, but then it,
Oh God.
says something else.
correct. We don't like it. Okay, next one. Picking something to make for dinner.
If that's stressful for you, you got a problem.
Right. It's not that bad. That's not that bad.
Unless you're hosting a dinner party and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to cook
Yeah,
all these
okay, fine.
people?
Take out.
That,
Yeah.
And then you can have Sherry Lee's amazing.
You watch Go Curvy and you get the
Whatever.
cooking tips and you're going to make kale chips and everything's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kale chips and healthy balls.
There you go. Energy balls. Energy
If
balls.
you have not checked out our healthy balls, Teagan and I, it's on our YouTube channel. It is worth it. I can't even say the word to Teagan anymore because we know
I've been
what
really
happened.
addicted to those.
Yeah, maybe
because
you two need to be pubic relations officers if you're talking about healthy balls.
Yes.
they are very delicious though, and they have been very filling for my job.
Right, and they're good. Check
Yes.
it out, everybody. Trying to
serious
make,
note.
last but not least, trying to make plans. I don't find that stressful. Like you.
Christmas plans, New Year's plans, people that have birthdays on the same day, but not just plans.
There's so many options.
Yeah.
We're starting to get
These
anxiety
people
about.
must never leave the house on the
I
days
know.
off. What do I have for dinner? Drama! Oh my God!
They can't because they dropped their cell phone in the toilet.
And they
can't find anything to wear.
And they can't call takeout, so they have to make something.
What?
Oh, that's, ladies, you're wonderful.
Oh, the madness.
We know it's so special. It's a special weekend. It's Mother's Day. And I really want to ask you, ladies, we just got to give such a shout out to all of our incredible mothers. We all come from mothers, everybody. So, just to really honor them and, make them feel special. Even
So
if
not
it's
a
just
store?
a phone call. Right? No store. No nothing. So, ladies, I really want to know, what is the one thing that you remember that your mother taught you? And I'm going to start because my mom is back in Canada. She's 95. And Andy, can we throw up that picture? Oh, this is my mom, and she hasn't, probably for the last 3 years, she has no idea who I am. But as you can see,
She loves you. She's holding
she
your
does.
hand.
And the biggest thing that I learned from my mom is kindness. To be kind to people and just always be kind. And you can see, even though my mom doesn't know me anymore, she still has that kind heart.
You're giving me goosebumps.
So, Mom, thank you. I love you. You made me who I am, and I love you.
And you are an amazing person, so she did very well.
The kindness, even if she doesn't remember who I am, she still has that kindness, how she holds your hand and things, just very special. So kindness is mine, Teagan. And I met your beautiful mom. I just want to hold her and just give her kisses and love. She's the
I do.
sweetest
I actually can
thing.
lift her up.
Oh, your mom is so tiny, this little petite, cute little lady.
She is very tiny, and I've lifted her up once in Cabo where she needed to get into a boat, and I'm like, oh, Mom, how times have changed. But my mom has taught me that to be independent. She's really a firm believer on independence, and she's just really instilled that in me. So,
and you're a very self-sufficient, independent lady. Good. Teagan's mom.
Kind, independent. What's your mama?
What's your mama say?
What's your mama say?
Well, my mom taught me to tell the truth, which she gets embarrassed of sometimes because I have done that a lot. And also to make my own decisions.
Oh, good one.
So she's never sort of told me what to do and just stood back and let me fall. And I know she hasn't agreed with a lot of the things that I've done because they're not sort of safe decisions in life. But she just stood back and let me do them. So now the older I get, the more I realise how tough that must have been for her to do, and I respect her a lot for that.
Because she wanted to probably just grab you up and say, Kelly, it's going to be okay, let me help you. But she didn't.
Be a school teacher, not a radio announcer. You'll get money. So, but she just sort of let you find your own way. I think it's hard.
As a mother, absolutely that would be tough.
Yeah.
Definitely. Joanne?
So, moms, they do teach a lot, and one of the things that I always take away that has actually helped me quite a bit, especially after, I won Miss Plus Top Model, is always be a lady,
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's always be a lady. And that can be taken in so many different contexts, but there is something about being that lady, being that classic lady that, will set you apart sometimes. Yeah. And especially when you're wearing a crown and you're representing any type of organization, you can't be walking around not being a lady, So if that's one thing I do recall that is in my head, it's, not just when the crown is on, but just be a lady.
That's the fact that you have a crown to wear is awesome.
You haven't worn the crown for a couple visits. Next visit,
I'll bring it
I think your reign is coming to an end.
Yeah, I think around the fall it should be coming to. Technically it stretches to the end of the year, but we crown the new winner in the fall. So. Yeah.
Next time, Joanne, I want to see the crown and the sash. I haven't seen it for a while. We got to pop it out.
We will. We'll pop it out.
Pop it out.
Ladies, that's beautiful. Your mothers all made wonderful, wonderful, beautiful daughters. So we got to give them Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day,
everybody. Big kiss, big kiss. So our must-have list this time, I've enlisted the ladies to help me. So this is must-have beauty essentials, ladies' choice.
There you go, my dear.
All right.
So, Miss Teagan, can you grab my spray out of there? And Teagan is going to go first. So, Teagan's must-have is Benefits Coral Lip and Cheek Kit. I love the color, Teagan. This is so much fun.
And I'm actually wearing it. I had to go on the way here because I lost the little baby one that was in there because I use it so much. So it's somewhere, but I wanted to get another one. And it's actually my friend bought this for me because she's knows that I love traveling and that I want to go a lot of places. So
it's good that it's all in one spot.
Isn't
as well.
it? I love the color. It's very, very fresh.
Yeah, and they even give you a little directions on how to do it. So if you don't know,
yeah, I would need that.
Yeah, and a mirror so you can see how good you look.
So cute.
Yeah,
love it.
Beautiful.
Benefits Coral Lip and Cheek Kit, Kelly Glover. I know what that is, because I had that on my must-have list a few months ago. And it is the 3B Action Cream, but tell us all about it.
Well, I like to call it Chub Rub Cream. Because if you don't know what Chub Rub is, it's, the thigh gap? It's like the opposite of thigh gap. So it's when your thighs rub together and you get a little bit hot and then you have a rash and it's just all kinds of problems. So you wear it for when you're wearing a skirt.
Yes.
And that means you don't have to wear stockings, you don't have to wear... what are they called for underneath? I'm blanking. Leggings?
Leggings?
Yeah,
leggings.
You don't have to wear that under. And I also also see that it's for breasts and buttocks. I don't have very big boobs, so I don't have that problem. But I know some big-chested girls, in the summertime it gets chafing underneath, so that would be quite good to use.
And
that.
one of the things too, a lot of athletes use this.
Yeah, it's not just plus-size people that get it. Any kind of person can use it, and it's good for a small size, so you can put it in your handbag, because after a few hours, sometimes you do need to put some more on.
Yeah.
And so I like it for that. And this little tube lasts a long time.
That's
I feel like I'm a
great.
representative.
I
of this
know.
company now.
Kelly, you
I
better
really
tweet
like
them.
it. because
Yeah, I remember you told me that you really like this product, and it's a really good
My
one.
sister turned me onto it. She hates that I call it chub rub. She calls it dancing cream.
Oh, that's so cute.
Every time I say it, she's like, "Why do you have to call it that? Wasn't dancing cream?"
And Kelly wrote a huge blog on this cream, so you have to go to her website.
And it's cheap.
She wrote all about it.
This is the one I use, but I'm sure there's other kinds as well that you can use.
Absolutely.
So just pick whatever works for you. I used to keep one in my car.
I
and
remember
one
you
in a
saying
handbag.
that. I remember you saying that. So definitely you have to go read Kelly's blog. She did a great blog on this. BigCurvyLove.com. Joanne, Rallo, yours is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I have that on right now. I really, really like that product.
This stuff is amazing. I know that I always talk about buying stuff on a budget, but sometimes you got to splurge, and it has to be like the real deal. This stuff is a real deal. I get this at Sephora. I'm pretty sure you can get it at other places too. I'm not quite sure if it's silicone based, but whatever is in this will make any skin tone or skin type very smooth.
Yeah.
So it gives your face that good foundation, that good base, so that when you apply your makeup on, it does go on very smooth, but it holds it together for hours. I cannot tell you how many times I've had to be on set or be on a runway show, and I've put this on at like 8 in the morning, and my makeup is still intact at 10 o'clock at night.
It's really great. It really is easy. It smooths out your skin, and it makes your makeup so much easier to put on.
Yeah.
Great foundation. That is a really, really good one,
Yeah.
Joe, and I actually use that for when I'm on camera. It's great. And mine, I can't live without. So sometimes on camera, I gotta tell the story, because sometimes on camera the lights are like really, really hot, and you can have this great. I think I'm rocking Farrah Fawcett today. Before we went live on the air, and he's like, "Jerry, pat down your hair," and it's like, big hair, don't care. So yeah,
The bigger the head, the better the girl.
right? I love it. But sometimes the lights do melt your hair, and like we can look like great, and all of a sudden we're like, we just melt down. So mine is the Oasis Glamour Queen hairspray. I love this stuff because it actually holds, and it's holding my Farrah flip today.
And you look very glamorous.
My
So it's
Farrah
working.
flip.
Love it.
It's got a cool little contraption on the top.
I know,
Sherry
isn't
Lee.
it fun? Look,
This looks really fun design.
give it a try.
You look like you're.
Oh, look, Andy! I need to pat down my hair.
No, make it more.
Oh, ladies, thank you so much. We're like hairspray everywhere. Oh my
But we
goodness.
look glamorous,
But we
so,
look
yes.
glamorous, right? Now we've got the wild look happening, ladies.
There you go.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to see you. I missed all these beautiful faces. I'm so glad that you're back. And Andy's not allowed ever to go out of town again. So
No, please,
No
Andy,
more.
don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Ladies, I know that we've got to move on, but I really want to talk about these incredible ladies. I want you to help me cheer them on. So we have Chrissy and Elisa coming on, and they are part of a traveling panel. You're going to see more in this little video. And it's called All Shapes, All Sizes Welcome. Let's have a look. Yay, ladies!
Hi, I'm Leah Savoli. I'm an actor and a producer in Los Angeles, California, and I'm also the founder of All Shapes and Sizes Welcome, a panel about body image and women's issues, specifically in the entertainment world.
Hi, I'm Helena Santos-Levy. I'm an actor and producer, and I'm the founder of Ms. in the Biz, which is an online site for women in entertainment. Leah Savoli asked me to be a part of this panel, and I've been a regular panelist now through Kamikaze, Comic-Con, WonderCon.
At Comic-Con in San Diego, one of our last questions was a little girl about 12 years old. She stood up and asked in front of hundreds of people, what do you do when someone says something mean about you when you're walking down the street? And it broke all of our hearts.
I think we all just sort of took an audible gasp and like a sigh, and we all teared up at the same time because I think every single person in that room had been there at some point.
Hi, I'm Elisa Teague. I'm the editor-in-chief and creator of Cupcake Quarterly magazine. We're a vintage pinup magazine that features girls of all shapes and sizes.
My name is Miracle Lori, and I was on Joss Whedon's Dollhouse.
Hi, I'm Danny Lennon. I'm an actress, writer, and producer, and I'm best known for a web series turned television series, Bite Me.
I'm Adrienne Curry, and I'm the Kelly Clarkson of Top Models.
Hi, I'm Gloria Srinava, aka Glow Pinksa on YouTube. I started The Beauty Adjustment, which is basically what we talk about, and it's all about self-acceptance and helping others accept the fact that people are different.
I had a bout with depression, and my emotional binge eating got out of hand. I put on 50 pounds in 2 months and another 20 pounds 2 months later for a grand total of 70 pounds. And I just started to feel really down about myself in general. And I started to realize that women everywhere go through this.
What we've been fed for all this time isn't the truth, and it isn't good enough.
I'm here to spread the message of body acceptance for whatever you look like, self-love, and empowerment for women.
Yeah, absolute empowerment and self-love. I think that's what's most important.
I reached out to some amazing women that I know, entrepreneurs, magazine owners, top models, actresses, producers, writers, all sorts of women who have their own journeys, yet the bottom line is the same. We need change, we need conversation.
So that girls growing up know that no matter what you look like, no matter who you are, we're all connected, we're all the same, and we all matter.
We need to encourage the younger generation to love themselves.
Everyone making fun of you and everyone that's making you feel bad now when you get older, like I go home, I have no idea who these people are, and they're Adrienne, and who are you? You're the one that made fun of me for 8 years. Good on you. So they're not important. You won't remember them.
It's important that if we want to be represented properly in the media, we support more female filmmakers, female writers, producers, people who are on the other side of the camera so that we can get our stories told.
You were given this body and this life, so enjoy yourself and everything. Just make the best of it and be healthy and happy.
Thank you guys for coming to our panels, for supporting it. You can find us on Facebook at All Shapes and Sizes Welcome, and we encourage you to join the conversation, to spread the word, and to remember that all shapes and sizes are welcome.
Shout out to Leah. She is such a special lady. I know she could be here with us today. Hey Leah, we miss you. Thank you so much for starting the panel and sitting here with me today. Look at these gorgeous ladies. I tell you, give us a wave. Aren't they just beautiful? I have got Elisa Teague and Chrissy Lynn joining us. You are part of the traveling panel. All shapes, all sizes welcome. And I know we watched a little bit of the video and talked a little bit about what you do, but tell us, what is all shapes, all sizes welcome?
Basically, the panel was set up by Leah in order to promote all shapes and sizes in starting off in the film industry, and it's kind of, exploded into every industry, and we want to be able to see ourselves in the characters we see on TV or in comic books or just any facet of the entertainment industry, and we're not seeing that. We're seeing certain sizes being typecast in certain roles and not really showing what we see in everyday life.
Right. And that's where it says all shapes, all sizes welcome.
Exactly.
I was actually really intrigued when Leah approached me about the panel, being not super in the, I'm in entertainment. I'm a hair, makeup, special effects applicator, but I'm a cosplayer. And that was like a big important thing to me as being a cosplayer and wearing a cat suit a lot, because my signature cosplay is Catwoman, and being a little bit on the rounder side, I did just lose like 25 pounds over the last year, so I feel like, my curviness is going away. But I'm a huge advocate. Yeah, I still got it.
You still got it, baby. You still got it. No worries.
Thanks, girl. Thanks. But being a around so many cosplayers and being a huge cosplay advocate for people to dress however they want to dress in their favorite character from movies and television and comic books and video games, no matter your size, your shape, the color of your skin, the color of your hair, your gender even. So I made it a point to push that as being really on the positive level, to do it and have fun. And that's what it's all about. And embrace yourself. Be yourself.
Exactly.
Embrace your size.
I think some of the things that I was reading about the panel, and I really want to touch on these. Traveling panel, inspiring others through conversation, love, and self-acceptance. That is so beautiful.
That's our mission.
Yeah. So beautiful, through conversation. And I love that you say through conversation, because I think when we start talking to each other, so much can happen. You know, it's amazing, especially as women, when we start talking to each other, we are so alike. We have like so many common interests and just like to help each other. I love that when you said through conversation.
Absolutely. And just to say, it's not just women. Our panels have tons of guys that show up. And they're really supportive and really wonderful. And they really involve themselves in the topic. And they're always asking questions and really appreciative of what we're doing. So I think that's great.
Wonderful. And talking about the panel, we have talked about something kind of special because you were on the panel at Comic-Con.
Yes.
Wow! Tell us about that.
It was a big deal.
We had standing room only.
It was a huge
it was packed.
room.
It was.
We had, I think Adrienne was in cosplay when she came, and I was moderate cosplay because I was cosplaying all day. And we had like a little girl.
Oh yeah.
I saw that in the video. Oh,
yeah, it was heartbreaking. You know, and I have a daughter myself, and she goes through the same types of stuff, and it's just so hard when you hear a girl being picked on for something she cannot control.
Right.
And that's why we're trying to get this message out there.
And it was really important for all of us to individually tell our stories and of our experiences, whether it was comments on YouTube, comments on our Facebook pages, comments directed towards us as children growing up, and everybody could relate and heard those exact same comments.
And that's when it comes to start the conversation, which you ladies are doing, which is incredible. So when somebody comes to see you, what do you hope they take away after the panel?
Well, there are several things I hope they take away. I mean, first of all, confidence. And, you know, through what I do for a living, I try to instill confidence in people and say that, hey, you are beautiful no matter what shape or size you are. You know, we truly believe that anybody who has that confidence in themselves, you know, you just emit beauty.
Absolutely. I will say confidence is the sexiest thing a woman can wear.
Definitely.
Super sexy.
Sexiest thing.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the second thing is we want people to talk about this. Yes. We want people to stand up, and we want people to vote with your dollars and, you know, go to social media and go to the different companies that you feel are not representing you, whether it's a clothing company that isn't producing larger sizes, or you're not seeing, you know, larger models being, you know, shown in the catalogs, a magazine or a TV show, whatever it is, we want you to speak out because too many people are scared to say anything, and we're not, I mean, there's so few roles for women in general. And then the roles that are being given out are, you know, all the same exact cookie cutter person.
And it's nice to see the representation of us on the panel and see all of our sizes.
Yes.
And how successful that we actually are in the industry. And we need more people and more women like that, more strong women that are maybe a little bigger or even smaller. We have a couple of really skinny girls who go through the same issues.
You know, we talk about things like, you know, eating disorders and things that, you know, some of the girls have gone through in order to be a smaller size because of the pressures, the horrible pressures from Hollywood, and they shouldn't be doing that to us, you know?
And I think, you know, self-confidence doesn't have a size. It just doesn't, at any size it's hard to get. It's such a simple word, you know, self-confidence. But it's the hardest thing to get, and there's no size barrier on self-confidence. So that's wonderful. Like, start that conversation, and you're starting that conversation this weekend at Pop Stuff Expo. Pop Stuff Expo. I know that's a bit of a tongue twister. Tell us about it. I know it's in Ventura this weekend on Saturday.
That's actually my hometown, so it's nice to go home and be representing cosplay in Ventura County. And it's a small con, first year, pop culture, video games, comic books. There's going to be some people there from like sci-fi shows and voice actors.
It's gonna be a lot of
panels.
fun.
Yeah.
Ventura County Fairgrounds.
Yep, Ventura County Fairgrounds, Saturday, Sunday.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing the panel on Saturday at
11:30.
11:30. That's right.
So you have to come down and see these amazing ladies, and Leah will be there too. And we just love her. But I cannot let you go, Elisa Teague, without talking about Cupcake Quarterly.
Oh, okay. I happen to have them. I'm so glad you asked about it because, and I ran out to the car to get them.
So amazing.
Cupcake Quarterly is a pinup magazine that I run, and we definitely encourage all shapes and sizes welcome in this magazine. And what sets us apart, I mean, aside from being a vintage style pinup magazine, is that we have models in our magazines of every size, every race, everything. We're actually even talking about possibly doing a male edition. Wow! So, which will be lots of fun. Yes. But the reason why, and I brought a couple of them. This is our latest issue.
Isn't that gorgeous?
With the beautiful Xantha pink on the cover.
Wow!
It's so vibrant.
Yeah, there it is. This is our Tiki Billy edition, special edition for rockabilly and tiki stuff, and it's really
gorgeous.
Cute. And then we also do a geeky edition because, you know, we're big time geeks.
That's so wonderful.
For Comic-Con every year, San Diego Comic-Con every year, we do a special geek pinup edition. And, you know, I'm trying to start a movement with this magazine where we are trying to show people that, hey, you can be any shape or size and you can be sexy. You can go and get your photos done and get your hair and makeup done and feel great. Have a day of pampering. And that's what we offer. We offer a full day of pampering where we do your hair and makeup and we put you in awesome pinup vintage clothing.
So wonderful. You don't heavily shop the pictures either.
No, we are anti-Photoshop. So now, when I say that, everybody likes, like, wait a second, look at that background, or don't you do color correction? Yes, we do things like that. You know, if my cat scratched me the other day, you know, and of course I'm going to, like, take out a cat scratch or, you know, a bruise or something like that. But we do not alter bodies. And we are absolutely against altering bodies. Yeah, because so many magazines now are doing that. You know, again, I said I have a 13-year-old daughter. Yeah. And she looks at these magazines and they're promoting an image that is impossible to attain. Yeah. Because even the thinnest, tallest models in the world are photoshopped. And so if I'm looking at them, how can you get thinner or taller than that when they're lengthening people's arms and doing weird
it's just
things?
Unattainable beauty.
Have you noticed they're actually starting to add? Yeah.
Like, and I think that happens a lot in the curvy world. And we did a show on this where they actually pad the models. They'll get like a non-plus size model and then pad them up to look like a plus size model. It's a whole thing.
Why can't they just hire a plus size model? That's our point.
Exactly. I am so happy you're doing that. That is, please tell everyone where they can go to get these magazines.
You can go to cupcakequarterly.com and just hit the little shop link if you want to order one. You can also follow us on Facebook. It's facebook.com/cupcakequarterly. Or on Instagram and Twitter, we're at Cupcake Pinup Mag.
That is wonderful. Ladies, thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
So happy to have you. Best of luck this weekend. I know it's going to be amazing. Looking forward to seeing it on social media. And,
definitely.
Get out there. Keep inspiring. You're just wonderful. Just wonderful. Thank you for being here today. I had the immense pleasure of meeting Victoria Burrows. She is a casting director here in Los Angeles. But even more importantly, this incredibly wonderful lady runs a rescue for small dogs and fell in love with her dogs. Let's have a look. We were out a couple weekends ago and met Victoria. We're here in beautiful Pacific Palisades at Star Paw Rescues. We're going to go talk to the lady that made this all happen. I'm here and I have the pleasure of interviewing Victoria Burrows. She is the founder of Star Paws Rescue. Victoria, thank you for sitting with us today.
such a need that is out there, you know, especially with all the animals that are, you know, dumped, and then we are in the business of getting them forever homes. It's not a dog problem, it's a people problem, because they do it off of a quick fix. Here's an adoption process. We have a 7-page application. Asks a lot of questions. We also go and do a home safety check, and we discuss the risks based on the personality of the dogs, which is helpful. And then with that approved, the home check and also an application, then what we do is we give them a 1 to 2 week trial period to make sure it's a really good fit.
Victoria, if someone's not in Los Angeles and they're out of the state and they go to their local shelter, can you give them some words of advice, what they should look for, what prep they should do before they even think about adopting a pet?
My best recommendation is to talk to volunteers that get to know the dogs inside the shelters. They have been around them to where their personalities are seen, how they respond to people.
I want to know how you started this, why you started this, and to tell us about it. You're really an incredible lady. I want to hear your story.
Thanks. Well, I'm in the movie business, so I usually hire actors and put them in movies. And I took a break because it was like one of those periods that I just needed like 3 months off. Well, I started fidgeting after about 3 weeks, and one of my co-casting directors does rescue as well. So I went and volunteered for her, and I realized, wow, that was affecting my heart. I then went on to start Star Paws Rescue. So that's been going on for, I'd say, 8 years. I've been doing rescue for 14 years.
Thank you. Thank you. For people in LA, Victoria Burrows, this has been incredible, and I want you to tell everybody how they can get in touch with you, how they can find out how to rescue some of your puppies.
Well, it's starpawsrescue.org. It's all one word. starpawsrescue.org.
Please remember, some of the most unconditional love you're ever going to have in your life is from our four-legged friends. Victoria Burrows, Star Paw Rescues, thank you so much for having us today. Let's find these puppies some forever homes and spread some puppy love.
Go Curvy.
I'm here with the beautiful Delaney, and I know Delaney's got a puppy too.
Yes.
So please, 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 if you're not in Los Angeles and you cannot get from your beautiful, beautiful homes from Star Paw Rescues, please go to your local shelter. There is an animal there just waiting for you to join your home. Delaney! Sherry! I've been seeing you for so long.
I know. Thank you.
So Delaney's cooking with me today because a couple weeks ago we were talking about chips. And I said, no more potato chips.
Yes,
the potato chips have to go. And a great alternative is kale chips.
They are.
So we're going to make those today. And I really want you to taste them because they really are absolutely delicious.
Oh, I believe you.
Absolutely
I'm excited about
delicious.
it. And we need a solution for these potato chips because it's a horrible addiction.
It is. Kale chips, they call kale the perfect food. It's great for detoxing, full of vitamin C.
Yes.
Just such a healthy vegetable. But what I love about kale is that when you bake it, it gets crispy and crunchy, just like a potato chip.
So you have that texture, yes. Because that's what you need sometimes.
You do.
You need
like
that crunchy.
You want crunchy and you want like a little bit salty. I'm going to show you how to do salty without having too much salt because salt is not good.
Okay.
So, Deli, this is kale. And the one thing about kale chips is sometimes when you have a kale salad, you want to get a younger kale. This is more mature kale, and if you would eat this in a salad, it would be a little chewy.
Oh, okay.
But for kale chips, it's perfect.
So how do you know what's young and what's mature?
You can feel it.
Okay.
Like, feel that it feels kind of thick.
Right.
So this would not be great for a salad, but it's great for kale chips. Okay, guys, you have to get in close because I have to show you the coolest thing about kale. Because you're thinking, oh, I gotta make kale chips. And you cannot have this stem. This stem, if you dehydrate it or cook it, it will never ever it'll always be soggy. So you have to get rid of the stem. Watch this down there. I want you to try it. Take 2 fingers, put it on the kale. Look at that. Stem.
Wow. Okay, I got this. I can do that.
And you kind of want to like break, you want it pretty big. Like, is that not That's awesome. You had too much fun. Do it again.
It's like a game. Okay. Cool.
Get it off those stems. The easiest way to get it off the stems, just give it a tug.
Well, nothing wrong with the tug, right? So.
Oh, Delaney, we're going down to the chicken and eyeball situation again.
Okay.
So that's your kale. You don't want to leave it too big, but you kind of want it big because it will cook down. So I would say maybe about a 2 or a 3 inch piece. So just, give it a little pull in half.
Okay.
So simple. So there's your kale in the bowl. You want to put in some olive oil.
Okay.
Delaney, I'll let you do that.
So how much? Does it matter? Like
the recipe is on the website, and so you don't want too much. I think it's about 4 tablespoons.
Okay.
So the wonderful thing about kale is it gets crispy, and you don't need a whole lot of.
Right.
This is my secret ingredient, and this is balsamic vinegar. So you're not going to need as much salt with this because it has so much flavor. So I think that's like 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar.
So just pour it in?
Pour it in.
Okay.
Pepper to taste, ground pepper. Get it in there, Delaney. Absolutely.
I like a lot of pepper.
Do a lot of pepper.
Yes.
We're also going to put garlic, and this is fresh garlic ground. Like, it's not fresh, it's dehydrated garlic. So put in as much or as little as you want of that.
Well, it's so good for you.
Keep the garlic going, right?
Yes. Okay.
Also, a little bit of sea salt. You can leave this out. I usually don't cook with sea salt, but just give maybe one
little twist. There you go.
And Delaney, I'm going to show you how easy this is. So once you have all your ingredients in here, you have your kale. Some people will put it in a bag. I love to put it in a container that you can reuse.
Yes, okay.
Seal it up in there, and I'm going to let you do this. You just shake the heck out of it.
Okay, I'll shake it.
Sexy lady, shake it.
Like a Polaroid.
And the one thing, when you shake it like this, you're going to cover every leaf. Let's have a look. So you can see it's all kind of covered. You will put this in a 375 oven. But one thing about making,
the oven's tricky.
This is very, you have to, with kale chips, you have to babysit. So you put them in the oven and you stand by them because you have to turn them. About every 2 minutes you have to look because they will go from getting nice and crispy to burning in no time.
Really?
So that's probably the most time sensitive thing on kale chips, but it's so worth it. It is so worth it. One of the things that I like to do when people have not eaten kale chips before and it kind of like, ooh, kale chips, I like to put a nice dip with it. So let's make our little yogurt dip here. So Delaney, this is a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. I always use Greek yogurt because it's nice and thick and it's a great foundation. So we've got a cup of Greek yogurt. Make sure you get Greek yogurt. It's really, really important to get the Greek yogurt. We have a tablespoon of lemon juice.
Okay.
We have got 4 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. This is what is going to give it so much flavor.
Put it all in?
Yeah, put that cheese in.
I asked while I was doing it. I was like, put it all in?
Put it all in. And we also have 2 tablespoons of oregano. Sometimes I'll make this with oregano and sometimes I'll make it with dill. It really depends on whatever your preference is. You can use, if you have turmeric, if you have like a special spice that you love, throw it in. Experiment.
Well, I like this too because I can already tell it's a healthier option than like
Chip
ranch
dip.
dip or chip dip.
Absolutely.
Excited about this. So just stir away and
stir away. And Delaney, here we have the kale chips.
Okay.
So let's put our dip in here.
Like that? Or just
okay, Delaney, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes if you can't cook, you know what? You fake it and you just make it.
I did like that.
You did. You tried. Hey, A for effort.
See? I did it. I put the bowl on the bowl.
Oh, Delaney. You're going to cook with me a lot, okay?
Okay, I need to.
Yeah, we're going to cook a lot. But, Delaney, I really want you to try this because I know you haven't tried kale chips before.
Yes.
And these are exactly the kale chips that we made in here, but these are cooked.
All right, so just dip it in there.
Dip it away.
This is... Ew, it's so crunchy already, like in texture.
Kale is amazing because it is very, very crunchy. Is that not delicious? Thumbs up, everybody.
That is really good.
Isn't that amazing? And kale is just so healthy. High in fiber, high in iron, powerful antioxidants.
Really
Don't
good.
count kale out. It is amazing. Thank you, my
thank
beauty.
you.
Mwah. So I want you next time. You're gonna like
Make
text
my
me
own, or?
and let me know that you made them.
Okay. I'll do that.
No, you
I live near a fire station, so whatever. The oven will be baking fat. Sure.
Oh goodness.
It's really good.
Delaney, our Priscilla has grown up. Did you know that?
Yes, I saw her in that magnificent dress today, and I was like,
She-
whoa.
I know. And you know what? I sent her out all on her own to cover this amazing launch party at Wild Siren. Let's have a look.
Hey, I'm Go Curvy fashion correspondent Priscilla Katerina, and we are here for the Wild Siren Spring Fling release party in Long Beach. Let's go check it out. Come on. And I'm here with Maria, the designer of Wild Siren. Can you tell us a bit about your swimwear line?
Yes. So this year I decided to launch with swimwear, and what I tried to do was really incorporate lots of fun colors and a lot of support. That's what I feel like what I was getting, a lot of my feedback was that I need support up here and everywhere else, and really good coverage with really cute styles as well.
Another question that we would love to know is about your spring summer collection, or that line that you also are going to be featuring.
What I was looking for was to really just have something that you can be able to wear at any time, and it's transitional as well from day to night.
We have a lot of trends for the spring and summer. So what are some of your favorite trends for this year for spring and summer?
I really like racerback dresses, just something that helps me flow. I'm pregnant, so I'm like, I need things that help me flow, and I felt like I can also incorporate that with every other curvy girl as well. And as just things that super flowy.
We all love super flowy, and of course tight too.
Tight as well. So I have a lot of form-fitting things and flowy as well.
What was your inspiration for not only your swimwear, but also your spring-summer collection?
My inspiration was the curvy girl. I'm a curvy girl, and I really felt like there was not a lot of diversity as far as color. I really felt like I needed to bring color to the table.
An amazing time, and the fashion was fabulous. Back to you in the studio, Sherry Lee.
Oh, Priscilla, I am so proud of you. I'm like the proud mom. Look at Priscilla. doing it all on your own. Oh, sweetheart, you did such a great job. Incredible fashion.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, I was in love with the bathing suit. I think it was, and then JJ Malone, she was wearing like a white and black striped dress. That one was my favorite one.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so proud of you. You did such a great job. You look gorgeous today, sweetheart.
Thank you. You as well. Always.
Thank you. So, Priscilla, who do we have as website of the week this week?
Yeah. So, website of the week this week is Daily Venus Diva.
Oh, yeah.
And you can find them at dailyvenusdiva.com. And it's ran by Stephanie Penn, who is the founder and the editor-in-chief of the magazine.
It is such a great website. I see it on my social media feeds all the time. Always very, very current with stories and a great place to go. So.
Yes. And one of the great things about them is that they also featured our Polynesian exchange photos of myself and Veronica and Tracy. So they were the first ones to put it out there. So
that is so wonderful. You send them lots of love, Priscilla.
Yes. Thank you so much, Stephanie. And you guys, if you want to become website of the week, make sure you tweet us at Go Curvy.
That's right. Find us, and we would love, if you are doing positive things in the curvy community, we would absolutely love to feature you on the show. So make sure you get in touch. So Priscilla, do you have some questions for me today?
I do. Okay, let me get to my phone right here. Okay, so again, guys, if you have any questions for Sherry Lee, make sure you tweet it at Ask Sherry Lee, or use the hashtag Ask Sherry Lee. So a few questions that we have here today is, how do you constantly reinvent yourself as an on-air personality?
Oh my goodness, what a great question. I love that. And I think it's more about just be who you are. Don't be afraid to be who you are. And I know I say silly things and I'm like quirky and kind of crazy at sometimes.
Yes.
But hey, that's me. And I think the most important thing is just be who you are. Wouldn't you agree, Priscilla?
I do. I mean, you have to have some professionals in your life as well to kind of create that air around you. That's how I feel. But, as far as branding and, reinventing yourself, that's something that you have to have professionals and, of course, definitely be yourself. And
I think, Priscilla, I'm going to show, in a couple shows, I really want to put on the very first thing I ever did on television, and we can all have a really good laugh about it. Because I think sometimes too, and I learned this from Brad Wyman, our executive producer, just get out there and do it. As soon as you lose the fear of doing it, just get out there and doing it. And I think that was probably one of the best pieces of advice that I've received, is just go out there and do it. And I will. I want everyone to have a good laugh, so I will definitely show that. I think I had a microphone, Priscilla, and I was frozen. My eyes were frozen. I'm like, oh, there, yeah. I will show it, I promise.
Well, that's kind of how I felt when I was at Wild Siren. That was actually my first time really doing that. I was so nervous.
Oh.
But everything
worked. You did such a good job. And you know what, Priscilla? I'm so proud of you because you just went out there and did it. And that's what you have to do.
Exactly. So another question that we have is, how do you go about networking? Because I know, everybody says it's all about who you know, but how do you go about networking with other industry professionals?
What I found, Priscilla, is times have really changed. When I first got into business in Canada, it was everything in person. You would go see someone at their office. You would go for lunch. I think now networking with other professionals, it's really important to have your social media solid.
Right.
And don't ignore it. If you are on social media and that is how you are doing business, you have to do it. You have to watch it and, think of it. That is your business. So, make sure you watch what you put out there. Make sure it's professional. And I think social media is a fantastic, fantastic way of networking.
Yeah. I mean, I found it going in person as well. That's also very effective, right?
It certainly is, if you can. I think the one wonderful thing about this day and age is social media connects all of us no matter where we are. Right. And on that point, big shout out, lots of love to our UK viewers, our viewers in Australia, our viewers in Canada, our viewers here in the United States. We just love you so much. And I always say, and I truly, truly, truly mean this from the bottom of my heart, Go Curvy, there would be no Go Curvy without you. So thank you. And I've met so many of you on social media that I am a huge social media fan for sure.
Exactly. Well, this is our last question, and it's kind of different. So one of our viewers, our regular viewers, he actually asked me a question. And
Yay! I love it.
But it's pretty funny because I know with the last episode that we had, it was talking about online dating, and I'm definitely not an online dater. So I guess his question directed to me, we both could answer it though, is what type of man do I like? So, you go first.
Hey, everybody knows the love of my life is an 8-pound Maltese named Brooke, so I think you're probably a little bit more of an expert at that than I am. Miss Katrina. Priscilla, I can't even say your name because I know you are just dying right now. She's like, I don't want to answer it, Sherry Lee, please answer it, don't make me answer it. So I am actually going to answer this question for our viewer out there. Priscilla Katrina is one of the nicest, most talented, beautiful young ladies that I have ever met. She has got a heart of gold. So to date Priscilla, you have to be a very special, kind, considerate man. And you ain't dating her till you go through me, baby.
Thank you, Mama Sherry.
So that answers the question. If you want to know what kind of man she wants, ask me, because you're going through me. Oh, Priscilla, thank you so much. But before I let you go, another reason to be so proud of you. We are talking about Full Figured Fashion Week. 40 models made it into Full Figured Fashion Week, and our Priscilla Katrina is one. Yay, everybody! Oh, beautiful. Tell us all about that experience.
Yes, well, don't make me cry, Sherry Lee, but it was an amazing experience. So it was an 8-city tour, and as Sherry Lee mentioned, only 40 models were selected out of possibly 1,000 models that went. So Full Figured Fashion Week, it is a Gwen DeVoe production, and it's pretty much the Oscars of plus-size fashion, and it's taking place in New York City. And June 16th to the 21st, and yes, I've been selected to walk, so I'm super excited. And if you're in New York, please connect with me. I would love to meet you in person. But anyways, so thank you so much, Sherry Lee, for this platform. I want to give it back over to you, but before I do, make sure you guys are following us on Twitter, on Instagram, and liking us on Facebook, as well as subscribing to our YouTube channel, which we've had so many viewers support. So thank you so much, and back to you, Sherry Lee.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. We're so proud of you. Look who I have, Brittany
Hey, everybody. Hi, Curvy.
So, Brittany, we gave you a challenge. We said, one thing about spring, it's all about bright colors, pretty colors. And you made a spring palette for us. Let's see what you did.
Yeah, I bought a couple different products just so every girl, because she's going to need for the springtime, quick, easy things that she can just throw in her bag and then she's ready.
Yeah.
First things first, by Sephora, there is a bronzing oil. It is so amazing. Like if I can just, I can show you a little bit. And then you just rub it in and it gives you that nice shimmery bronze. Go to the beach and you're already ready. And it fits straight in your purse, super small.
And it smells so good.
It smells good, right? Really, really good.
Oh, Brittany, I love that.
And it's super cheap. You can get it for like $7-8 at Sephora. But ask them for it because they won't give it to you. So it's not on the shelf, so you have to ask them for it. So definitely, this is amazing. Then we have a really great, since we're on the whole bronzing tip, I would definitely say, because it's the Too Faced.
Oh, beautiful bronzer.
Yes. So it's a nice little bronzer. And I want to say, like, it's very good because it's all over the body, too. It's not even for your chest.
Yes.
Contouring as well, but the Too Faced one is amazing.
Ladies, it's really, really, really important. Do not forget the décolletage. You have got to put some color on there because you don't want your face one color and your chest another. That's not a good look.
No, it's not. Not at all. And then I have a small, very convenient lip palette that's actually from Joe Blasco. Ooh. And it says it's spring. It's all very neutral, nude colors.
I love this.
So you could actually put a lip liner right under it and smack one of these glosses right on top, and it's that finished I want to say like a finished gloss look without being too much makeup. So it's just right enough makeup for spring, so you don't have too much makeup on. You know?
And Brittany actually just put some on me. It feels so luxurious.
Do you like it?
I love it. No, beautiful.
Then next we have the awesome eyeshadow palettes. These are actually 2 different kinds. There's one that is a full smoky eye palette. Then we also have the colorful smoky eye palette for spring. Look at all these purples right here.
Love this.
Pinks. You can make any color smoky eye with this palette.
And they all say, Brittany, that I heard this year the color for spring is orchid. And look at all the beautiful purples you have.
And you can even mix colors too. You can, on a separate palette, you can take like a dark purple and like a pink, make your own eyeshadow right there.
Oh, what a great idea.
And even eyeliners. If you dip a clear eyeliner into an eyeshadow, you can make your own liquid eyeliner.
So Brittany, what is your favorite color? So if you had to choose one, what is your favorite color
to
for
do
the
like
spring? On your eyes.
I would definitely say, oh, it's hard because if I do the pink eyebrows and everything pink, I would have to definitely say the pink smoky eye right here in the corner. That with a little bit of black and then some lashes. That's probably my favorite.
I love it. I love
what about
it.
you? What's your favorite color for spring?
You know, I am digging because I have hazel eyes.
Okay.
I love the purples.
Of course,
I love the purples.
That one would look amazing on your eyes. That purple right there.
Ooh, I'll try that later.
Definitely.
Look at these incredible. I am like a nail fiend. I love my nails. Brittany, this is like my dream come true.
You like
These
it?
colors are incredible.
You like them? It's really cool because OPI is coming out with even like you can paint them. You know how girls are doing the different colors on every other nail.
Like you have.
Exactly.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. And the OPI has it's just a straight, I guess it's rhinestones, and you can paint any of your nails whatever color, and you can pick out these rhinestones and just put them up one by one on your nails, and you did your whole nails yourself.
Incredible idea.
Saves you money, and you can be creative with it.
Right?
It's totally fun. All OPI. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
These colors are amazing. I know yellow is always big for
and you don't even need a lot of layers either. OPI is such great paint. You don't need to have thick, clumpy nails. You need 2 coats, and you're good.
That
you're
is
good.
Fantastic. And what do we have? Is this blush? I love blush.
Yes, it's a blush and a contour palette together.
Beautiful.
And it's
beautiful.
cool because for spring, a lot more girls are looking for that finished look, so it's not so dewy. It's more like fresh.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say more peaches and pinks are in, more towards, you contour towards right here, and then on your cheekbones, I would really put that hint of pink and it really brightens up your face.
Pop a color like you have. I love the pink. You have such a pretty pink on
Thank
today.
you. My life is pink.
You haven't joined us before. We call her Pinky, and she just has pink eyebrows and the most beautiful pink hair.
I've been swimming.
We just love you, sweetheart. This is wonderful. I love all of these choices. I can see the viewers using all of these, and I know on your social media you will post this on your social media page,
definitely.
so everybody knows where to get it from and what colors you had here.
Okay.
And will you throw to the end of the show with me?
Oh yeah, of course.
It's with you today. I love it. We have to thank you, our viewers, so much for joining in today. Thank all the incredible guests that we've had on today. And please, please, please remember, you're smart, you're beautiful, you are more than numbers on a scale. Live for today, love your body today, and let's go, Curvy!
Don't change a thing, just let yourself be free. Oh, I'm so proud to be. True beauty has no bounds.